Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the market for a solar generator, do not buy one today. Do not buy one right now. So let me tell you the backstory to this. Opus was generous enough to send me every solar generator that they have in their storefront, and I've reviewed every one of them, from the 2400, which I like to call the beast, to the 1800, to the 1200, but I've never reviewed the 600 that they have right here, which after trying it out, I'm going to call this guy the Mighty Mouse. So today we're going to review this Opus 600 watt, 595 watt hour solar generator. But first, let me tell you why you should not buy a solar generator today if you are in the market for one. It's because I've got a code for you so that you can use this Friday during Black Friday, where they're going to have a really big sale. If you're in the market, ladies and gentlemen, all right, this is who these videos are for those of you that are in the market or want to learn more about solar generators. Again, I'm going to provide you with a link and a code that will be good store-wide this Friday on Black Friday, so that you can have those savings that they're going to extend to you, their customers. That code is only going to be good for one day for the big sale off of everything in their storefront. So make sure that you save it for this Friday if you're in the market for a solar generator. So let's go ahead and test this out and see what this Mighty Mouse can do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so first let's show you what this came with. Obviously, it comes with the Opus 600 watt, 595 watt hour solar generator. It comes with an owner's manual, and check your owner's manual, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people throw these to the sides, but the first thing that I do whenever I get something, it doesn't have to be a solar generator, I go through the owner's manual. I skim through it so that I can make sure that I understand what everything is for. Even though I have the other ones, I still skim through this one. It brings a power block, or a charging block, right? And one of the things that I really like that they did with this, even though this is a small solar generator, this block here has the same, I believe it's a 7909 input connector. And this input connector works on all of the other Opus solar generators, even though they're bigger ones. This block right here will provide your solar generator with 100 watt input from your wall outlet, so from AC. However, at the same time that you're charging your Opus using AC in the power block, you can use the USB-C port right here to connect to the wall if you have a charger, and it will also do an additional 60 watts of input power. So you can do a maximum of 160 watts input power. So it should take you roughly 3 to 4 hours to charge this from zero off of the wall. If you are charging it with a solar panel, it will take up to 100 watts from solar power. So it will take about 5.5 to 6 hours to charge it. In addition to that, it comes with your garden variety car charger, where you can plug this into your car's cigarette lighter and then charge your solar generator with this. Let's go ahead and show you how simple this is. You all know that I really like simplicity. Here's your front. Here's your side. This is where you put your input, either via AC or for your solar. This is your back, and it's just like the other ones. It has a lantern in the back. Now, if you're sensitive to light, cover your eyes. It's got 3 different modes. It's got a medium. I would call this a medium. I would call this a high. And then it's got an SOS. And then to turn it off, you just click it one more time. Nothing exciting on this fan. It's just your outlet for the fan to push air through whenever it gets hot. Now in the front, we have your standard garden variety 110 outlet, 120, 110 outlets. So this is your AC. It has a button for AC that you only need to do a quick press. And you can see that as soon as I clicked on that button, that your AC came on, and it shows you how many hours is left at this charge capacity, which is 100%. Of course, it's got your garden variety cigarette lighter adapter, along with 2 other 12-volt ports. And it has 2 quick charging USB ports along with a USB-C port. And for this, all you have to do is quick press as well. You can see that it turns on right here. So right now you can use all of these ports at the same time. It does have a 600 continuous watt capacity with a 1000 watt surge. And I'm going to go ahead and put my little heater that I heat the bunker with on this to show you that it can stand up to 550, 600 watts, which is what my heater draws on low. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I do not recommend that you get this if you have a refrigerator or something like that. This is for personal devices. This is for computers, for phones, for your Wi-Fi. This should be able to work for a CPAP machine if you need it because you have a power outage during the night and you require a CPAP to be able to sleep properly. But do your own research to make sure that this is the size that you would need. As far as the quality, ladies and gentlemen, you all know that I really like the Opus brand. I think their quality is very high. All of their solar generators come with a LifePole battery, which is the best battery in the solar generator industry so far. So it's rated for 2,500 life cycles, meaning that you can discharge and charge this completely 2,500 times before the battery starts to degrade. So the quality is good. It doesn't weigh very much. It's very handy to take with you anywhere you want it. And I just think that this little guy is so cute when you compare it to the other bigger brothers and sisters and the beast here. All right, so let's go ahead and hook this up to my heater just to show you that it will take that wattage. I'm not going to hook up a phone or anything like that to this. A phone is what, about 16, 17 watts on high speed charging. So I'm going to hook up something that you know this will be able to take the wattage output that it actually says that it can do. So let's go check that out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here you can see our Opus 600, and that there is the little oil heater that I use to heat this bunker during the winter. I only use my gas heater over there. It's a direct vent propane heater. I only use that if we lose electricity because it doesn't take much to keep this bunker nice and warm. Let's see, right now it's 61 degrees in the bunker, and we have that heater on low. This is how I have my heater being powered up. It's got an extension cord, and don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're going to say, make sure your extension cord is not coiled up because it can produce heat that way, and it's not. It's extended all the way. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it, and as soon as I disconnect this, take a look at this light right here. You're going to see that it turns off. That way you know that this is the connection for that heater and that I'm not trying to pull a fast one on you. So there we go, disconnecting it. You see that it turned off? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and plug it into our AC. So our AC is already on. You can tell by that right there. Let's turn it off. You see it's off right now. Now all we got to do is quick press it and it's on. So let's go ahead and plug this in. And you can see that it's pulling power right now. So that heater on the low setting runs at about 530 watts. And it tells you right here that it's got about 2.9 hours of power left, which in my opinion, it doesn't. Right? So, okay, so you see it's coming down. All right. I was going to say that might be something there, but it's coming down. However, remember that this heater will turn on and turn off and turn on and turn off. So you see that the time is coming down because 525 watts should be expended in about an hour. I personally don't recommend that you run a heater off of any of your solar generators unless it is a dire emergency. I'm just doing this to show you all that it will draw that. I also want to put it on a higher setting to see how long it takes for our Opus 600 to trip. Right, so let's try that right now. I just put it on a higher setting where it should take probably close to between 700 and 1,000 watts, and you can see it's well over the 600 watt. We're sitting at 700 watts right now, continuous. Let's see how many seconds. There you go. It just faulted. So you can see that it would go over the 600 temporarily, but it will fault over 600. However, it's what it's supposed to do. So in order to reset this, let me go ahead and turn my heater on low again. In order to reset this, all you have to do is turn it off, which is a long press on the power, and now turn it back on, which is a long press on the power. And now you see that everything is cleared off. We're going to turn on our AC. You see it just turned on, and you probably hear the fan running. And you can see that it's holding the 529, 530 pretty steady. So in my opinion, this is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. But then again, remember, ladies and gentlemen, I don't recommend that you run any heaters off of your solar generators. And the reason is because the faster that you draw the energy out of any solar generator, the more harm that it does to the batteries. That's my opinion, of course, and that's just the rule I go by. It doesn't mean that you can't do it if you want to do it. Obviously, it's yours. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been with me for a while, you already know that I love the Opus brand. I think they build a quality solar generator. They have any size from an entry-level 600 watt all the way to their biggest model that you see down there, the Opus 2400, which I like to call the Beast because it's pretty awesome. Now, some people may ask, well, does Opus have bigger solar generators than the 2400? They are working on it, ladies and gentlemen, and I am very happy to say that I am part in that. I gave them some input of things that they can do to better what they already have and things that they can do to extend the power capacity of their solar generators. So they're working on that. I'm hoping that they come out with something here sometime soon, but as soon as they do, and I get one, I will definitely be reviewing it for you. So the Opus 600 watt solar generator is currently at a pretty good price. However, it's not going to be as good of a price as it will be this Friday. I don't know what the discounts are going to look like. I was just told that the discounts are going to be the best that they've ever had, and it's going to be this Friday, the 25th of November, during Black Friday. Again, thank you very much, Opus, for sending me the Mighty Mouse, the Opus 600. And the name of it is not the Mighty Mouse. That's just what I named it, ladies and gentlemen. I nicknamed it. And have a great day. Remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. I'm Alaska Pepper. I'm out.